Email marketing is still one of the best ways to grow your business. So if you have not been working on building your email list, or you're still struggling to decide how do I even set one up and what can I do to make sure that I'm maximizing it for the best return, in today's video, I'm going to go over the ways that you can build an email list, not only fast, but free, and start utilizing it to reach out to your customers, build that audience, build the relationship, and make the sale. Because your email list will still convert 10 times faster than your social media. And you're talking to a social media expert. But before we get started, please remember, subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell so you'll be notified when my next video goes live. Let's first just take a look at why is email so powerful and important to your business. Email is personal. It allows you to get right into a user's inbox, and that user can translate into your customer with one click. Having your email show up in someone's inbox gives them the opportunity to start learning more about your business and service at a time when it's convenient for them to read the message. When somebody signs up for an email list, it's because they want to hear from that business. So your email is not an unwelcome sight. We'll get into how you build that list in just a second. And of course, one of the most powerful things about email is that you own the list. When you build your list, that list is exclusive and custom to you and your business. I never advise businesses to buy email lists. If you buy a list, remember, the people didn't sign up for something from you, they're not expecting to hear from you, and in most cases, it's going to be unwelcome. So let's not buy a list, let's build a list. The first thing you're going to need to do in order to have a successful email list is to make sure that you've chosen an email provider. Now, this email system is not going to work if you're simply trying to send emails out through a personal address. Even if people have signed up for your list specifically in some way, if you try to send a mass email out just from your regular email, like your Gmail, you're going to get flagged immediately. You have to use one of the professional services that are out there. And you may already be familiar with some of the names like MailChimp or ConvertKit or Aweber. There's all kinds of services out there. For my business, I've been using MailChimp for a couple of years with great success. But remember, all the email services are set up in basically the same way, and it just really comes down to what you're more comfortable with. So check out some of the email services that I have linked below, and you can always do a little trial or test run with them. And you can also do things like run A/B tests to see what's performing better. So if you change things like your subject line or some of the content in the email, you can actually track and see what people respond to so that your future emails are more targeted and get better results. And also within the stats, within the reporting section, you'll be able to see what countries or what time zones are more likely to respond to your emails. So again, you can target it a little bit better. So next, after you choose your email service, in order to get people interested in signing up to your email list, you should offer them something that is of value to them. And in this world, we call it the opt-in or the freebie. Think about something within your services, your products, that you could create some kind of free download that would be interesting or valuable to that person. So much so that they're willing to give you their email in order to get this. If you've even spent a little time in the digital space, you know what a freebie is. You've seen various examples of them, and you know what's going to work for your business. Checklists are great. Download lists are great. To-do lists are great. Things that give people like action-oriented stuff, or should we say call to actions, those kind of lists always perform really well. As do reports that are specifically about the industry that you're in. So when you're thinking of creating your freebie or your opt-in, make sure that you're creating something that's valuable to the person that's getting it, and something that they're not necessarily going to find anywhere else. After you create the freebie, you need to create the landing page. And this is what it looks like. When you offer someone your freebie, and we'll get to how you offer it to them in a second, you need somewhere for that freebie to be delivered from, for people to land on. So say you have an ad that's out there, or you post on social media offering your freebie. What you need is what we call a landing page. So when the person clicks on that link, they're taken to a specific page that then reiterates the offer and then gives the person the option to enter their email address in, knowing when they do that, they will be served that digital download that you promised. That is the purpose of a landing page. And your landing page should have nothing on it other than that digital download offering. If you have anything else on it, you're likely to lose that person. They'll be distracted, they might get disinterested, they might get confused. I've frequently seen businesses simply try to do something like just throw them right into a website saying, well, if they get to my website, they'll know I have a newsletter and they'll just sign up for that. And that never works. So from your opt-in, your freebie, you want to send them to a specific landing page that reiterates your offer and gives them a very simple box to enter in their email. So once they do, they will be delivered what you just promised them. And they're also now subscribed to your email list. And going back to the professional email companies that you're going to be working with, they have really streamlined this whole process. Most of them offer some kind of free landing page setup, and they also have all of the copy in there that you're going to need for legal purposes to make sure that it's really clear to people that when they are signing up for this list to get your download, that they're also signing up for an email list, that they will be continually receiving email from you. Of course, again, we're always giving people the option to unsubscribe, but the wording in the copy has to be really clear so they understand that by entering their email, they are agreeing to receive communications from you. And again, your professional email service will have this all already done in the templates and the sign-up forms. You don't even have to worry about it. It's industry standard, and it will allow you to have a more clear, concise, and transparent conversation with your audience. And now in your next step, since now you have your freebie, you have your landing page, you have to tell people about it. So let's go back to the website. You want to make sure that you have the offer linked on your website with a really clear box, some kind of pop-up or an area where it's very apparent to people when they come to your website that you're offering this. You can also post the link on your various social medias, put it either in your bios or create specific posts for it. There's all kinds of ways that you could start really letting people know that you've created this incredible download and this is how they get it. And because you took the time to create a download that's not only valuable, but unique to your business, and now you're posting it on social media, guess what? Super easy for people to also share your offer with their friends and family and coworkers, because they might want it too. And going back to the fact that your email list is personal and people are opting in specifically to hear from you, since you've created this awesome download, you have your landing page, you've posted on social media, you put it on your website, your final step is to start sending direct emails from your personal email list to people within your network that you do think would find this information valuable. Maybe it's people you've already worked with, maybe it was coworkers, maybe it was people that you're trying to do collaborations with. Whoever is in your personal network that you have said, you know what, this download is good, I think that they would be interested in it. You can then send them a personal email from your personal account and say, hey, I created this download. I think you would find it valuable. It also is helping me to build my email list. So if you would like to have it, just click on this link. You'll get the download. You'll be on my email list. And this is what you can expect to hear from me in this email list. Because remember, the more clear and transparent you are to people, the more likely they will be to support you. Make sure when you're inviting people to download your freebie, your opt-in, that they are clear by doing this, they are getting on your business email list and what they can expect from that list. And you can also do this direct message strategy within your social media networks as well. So even though you have your freebie posted in your bio and you've made some posts about it, you can then additionally reach out to people within your networks through the DM systems, and they all have them, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, they all have them, where you one-to-one connect with somebody and you say, I just created this, I think it would be good for you, I think you might find it valuable. If you want to sign up for it, here's the link, it's my email list, I would love to have your support. And again, it is their choice to sign up for your email list. So if they take that step, that means they really want to hear from you. So my final note on this, if you think about how people still interact online, most people check their emails multiple times a day. And email marketing is one of the best long-term investments with higher returns, because people will continue to get your message for a longer period of time. And with each email that they receive from you and they don't unsubscribe, they are validating that they want to hear from you, that they're interested in your message, and that perhaps in the future, they could actually utilize your products or your services. So even if you don't get the sale that day, you have a chance in the future to reach out to them again with more valuable information. Harness the power of your email list, You will not be sorry you did. If you have any questions about email services that you're thinking about using, or you've had experience with email services that you'd like to share with our community, please drop them in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. And if you're not already a subscriber, here I am asking, please subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell so you'll be notified when my next video goes live. Thanks so much for watching, and share this with a friend.